So some techniques that I wanted to go over with y'all, especially when we're social dancing on the social dance floor. We have our basic inner place, right? So heels together, toes apart. Make sure that your weight is over the ball of your feet, not standing erect, but over the ball of your feet here. And then I want you to, the next thing that you do after you push the weight on the balls of your feet is to actually roll your shoulders back and down and then engage your lats. And so I don't want you to like tense, right? And I don't want you to pinch your shoulder blades either. So don't interpret it that way. It's just a little, see how small that movement is? Like that, like that. Not this, right? So if you see your chest poking all the way out, kind of past your toes, then that's too much. We did too much, right? So just a little engagement here. And I want you to focus on bringing that chest shoulder blade forward as you take your step forward, right? And right now we're just marching it out in our place so that it'll look like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7. So what I want the goal here to be is that when we're leaning over in this posture right here with our toes apart and our heels together, that we are engaged through the legs and then traveling up to the back, lats engaged, and so far that when we bend that knee and we bring this part of our chest and our shoulder forward, it kind of naturally starts to move our arms. Yeah, like this. You see how that arm comes away from my body? Like that. Without me, I'm not trying, like I'm not going like this, right? Because if I did, look what happens, right? Different movement, right? So the point is, if I move my body correctly in coordination, then my arms will have that natural side to side movement like this, right? So I'm thinking feet first, then legs engage, then back engage, which then engages my arms, right? From bottom to top. And then from here, I start to bend my knees, shift my weight over the ball of my foot, but more particularly or more precisely, is the word I'm trying to find, is the inside ball of my foot, right? I want to dance with the inside ball of my foot and not the front ball of my foot, or definitely not the outside part of my ball of my foot, right? So I have this whole ball of my foot. Imagine this is the whole ball of my foot right here. Right here, this is the ball of my foot. I'm dancing with just this part, right? Just this part of my foot. That's the part that's really connecting. I'm putting pressure into the ground. And then that brings this nice angle right here. So I have this really nice angle where my hip is like out and back, right? Out here, but also slightly back. And then my chest is angled in this direction, here. And then I come to my neutral position. This is my neutral position. And then again, right? And watch that knee. That knee is also going forward and forward. It's not going out, right? I don't have this gap in my legs and my knee is going out. It's going in the center. Not over to the right, not over to the left, but center, towards the middle of my body. 1 and 2 and 3, 5 and 6 and 7, excuse me. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and, excuse me, 7. And then 1, I had a Coke for lunch, and 3, 5. And then I pick up my arms, right? And I'm not really doing anything with the arms yet. Like right now, I'm not even doing this. I know it looks like I'm doing this, but I'm not even doing this. What I'm really focusing on is my body, my connection to the ground, and letting that movement travel up my body. And then I pick up my arms and look at that. Because my body is moving, it looks like my arms are moving. Now, if I want to have bigger arm movement, then I'll start having a slight movement to the side with my arms. But it's not like I'm dancing and then I'm moving my arms, right? It's not that. I'm not disconnecting my arms from my body. My arms are not separate from my body. My arms are just an extension of my body. So I make that movement in the arms just a little bit bigger by moving them a little bit more than they already are moving because of my body. Body moving. Boom. Body, body, body. I want the arms to be an extension of your body and not just like arms, legs, arms, legs, arms and legs, arms and legs, which is like a really big pet peeve of mine. Even more so in leads. So I've been trying to work with some leads that have been coming to me for privates because I hate it when leads are like arms, legs, arms, legs. Like they're just like stomping around and then moving you like this and they have no connection to their body because they don't practice their basic, right? So we're here, one more time, toes out, heels together, weight shifted over, connecting through your legs are engaged, your lats are engaged, yeah, my arms are down, and then I shift my weight. 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then I pick up my arm 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, don't let your arms go up and down, 5, 7, go, 1, and 2, and 3, is that for Catherine? 4, good, 5, 6, inside ball of the foot, and let's count 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can move forward with this coordination. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. Now, I'm going to add something to your 7 while you're working on this basic. From now on, when you practice your basic, I want you to open your 7, right? And you're going to be using this a lot in social dancing, but if you apply it everywhere, you'll see that it helps you all the time, even if you're not social dancing. So recently, I took a social dancing technique class in Vegas, and then I also took a private lesson with Angel and Stephanie while we were here to work on partnering technique. And one of the things that they told me that would be really helpful in my basic, as I'm dancing with a partner, is to open this 7 here. So instead of having 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 here in my place, here, I'm gonna open it slightly to that corner, right? This, if I'm dancing by myself and I want to go 6, 7, that's a push off, and I can't, right? But I'm talking about when you're dancing with a partner, right? When you're dancing in line with a partner. So you're gonna open 2, 3, 5. Use that ball of the foot to push 6. Pick your heel up. Don't lean your weight back. Always be forward over the ball of the foot, and then push open 7, and then keep going. 1, 2, 3, 5. Open 6, 7. Good. 1, 2, 3. Keep your upper body engaged. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5. Open 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5. Open 7. 1, 2, 3, 5. Open 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Good. 5, 6, 7. Now, after you open on that 7, make sure that your weight is there. Yeah? Make sure that your weight is all the way there. And opening on that 7 and going slightly forward on that 7 is going to ensure that. Instead of going 6, 7, which makes you put your heel down here and have split weight. Right now, my weight is split. I have half here and half here. But if I make a point to go slightly forward, there's no other way for my body to go. Now, that slightly forward on 7 is going to help you immensely, more than anything, for double turns, right? For double right turns. This is what I mean. When you do a double right turn, 1, 2, 3, when you do it right, 5, 6, 7, I'll open here on 7, my partner or by myself starts to rotate me 8, 1, 8, 1. All I do, because my weight is here, all I do is pivot this foot since it's free. It's easy for me to pivot it because it's free here, and then I spin. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Using my basic, using my natural counts, as opposed to going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. Right? So that's what I see a lot on the dance floor is this sudden like, oh, I gotta turn. Oh, I gotta turn, right? I want you to use your basic step to finish that basic. And then when you finish that basic, you're also gonna step out on that 5, shift your weight 6, 7, and keep opening on that 7, right? This 7 is really good too if your partner decides to give you a one spin right here. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, see that move? 6, 7, yeah? It's coming after, they can do it on a crossbody lead, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, something like that. Anytime this 7 is preparing you to go into a spin, if you shift your weight over and you have this slightly open stance like this, it's going to be really, really helpful. The other thing we're going to do is after a crossbody lead, we're going to open for the count of 5. I think I think I've taught this before on the couples team. So and this is really mostly used when we come out of a crossbody lead, right? So I have my crossbody lead, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna, instead of stepping 5, I'm gonna go 5, out to the side, 5, 6, open with that 7. Yes? Now that 5 does not mean this. It does not mean go 5, 6, 7, right? You're taking a step, what distance? Hip distance. Hip distance out to the side, and then shifting your weight back for 6 on that right foot, and then opening again for 7. Now that opening on 5, I want you to start doing it after every crossbody lead. I don't care if the guy that you're dancing with is not leading that. I want you to do your best when it's safe, yeah, to do it and start practicing that because it's really going to help y'all social dancing to come out on that 5 instead of going back on the 5 like this. Especially if he's a rough lead. If he's a rough lead and he's sending you back like that, this is far more dangerous than just going here. Just going out. Slightly out. Follow the foot, 6, 7, go down 7. Yes? Try it. And now we can see if I can dance with y'all a little bit to see if y'all can feel that. So we go. We're going to do a crossbody lead this way. So we're going to end up that way, right? But I want you to open on the 5 and also open on the 7. Here we go. 5, 6, a couple basics. And 1, 2, 3. I want to see that coordination. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Cross body. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open on 5. Open on 5. 5. Shift your weight. 6. Open on 7. 7. Basic. 1, 2. This way. Basic. Another basic. 6, 7. Focus on your coordination. Make sure your body's engaged. Here we go. Cross body lead. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I keep doing a cross body with the inside turn. Right? No? 2. No. No, I did it. That's my turn to watch? No, I'm not. Ready? Again. Questions?
I don't know if I've done a crossbody lead
Without a partner? Okay. So, preferably, your partner is going to prepare you, right? Your partner is going to prepare you for that crossbody lead. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Preferably, right? If he doesn't, not a big deal. You don't have to do that preparation. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5. But what I want you to do is open on that 5. Yeah? So let me do it with 5, 6, basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Too big. Hit distance. Again. 5, 6, basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now, when you open on that 5, make sure that your weight is here on the 5 and you're not bent like this because I felt both your knees bent and I feel like you kind of had pressure on this foot. So just 5, 6, open on that 7. Yeah? Let's practice a little bit more on our own and then I'll go back to dancing with y'all a little bit so you can feel what it's supposed to feel like as the lead part. But it's super important that you practice your crossbody lead by yourself. You do not need a partner to practice your crossbody lead. You do not need a partner to practice your inside or your outside turns. You should be more than capable of doing them on your own. And if you're more than capable of doing them on your own, you'd be a far better dancer, right? Than just like relying on the lead to drive you around the floor, because you know where you're going, right? Or you know, more importantly, you know where your weight should be shifted. That's what's most important about practicing this by yourself. Okay? Again, cross-body lead, and then we'll do some inside-outside turns. 5, remember your posture. What happens with the arms? They move as a result of the body. Yeah, boom, boom. I don't wanna see styling right now. I just wanna see the arms moving naturally. And we go. 5, 6, basic. And 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, basic. 1, 2, 3. Cross body. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5. Open on 10. Good. 1, 2 again. Cross. Body lead. 1, 2, 3. Open. 6, 7. 1, 2 again. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6 again. 1, 2. Let's go. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, and 3. 5, 6, 7. Raise your hand if you're not familiar with this. Boom, 5, 5. That preparation. That preparation, all it is a series of small pivots. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 5. It starts on 5. 5, 5. Follow the foot. See how my foot is turned out? Then again, 6. See how I pivoted on that foot? 5 and 6, 7. 7 is in my place. I just shift my weight over. Again, I'm here on 3. Prep 5. Prep 6. Shift 7. 7. And then from here, I do a slight pivot. 1. See how my feet are aligned? This one is to the wall. This one is forward. 2. My weight is shifted all the way here on that 1. Shift your weight all the more. Exactly. See how you give me a little bit more? That's what I want. 1. Pivot on this foot. 2. Shift all the way forward. There you go. 2. Open for or finish on your 3. Now you finish your crossbody lead. Make sure that you have that knee bent so that your weight is here. Now open to the side on 5 slightly. Good. Now follow the foot for 6. Shift open on 7. And basic 1, 2. Yeah? Not every lead, turn back to face the front. Not every lead is going to give you that prep because not every lead knows that technique. But it is the best kind of technique to lead a follow into a crossbody lead and or turn or whatever